I'm Tsuyoshi Hamada, Department of Gastroenterology, the University of Tokyo, Japan. I'm talking about an article entitled Bleeding After Endoscopic Sphincterotomy and Papillary balloon dilation among users of antithrombotic agents. Severe bleeding after endoscopic sphincterotomy and papillary balloon dilation is a rare but serious problem. Antiplatelet agents such as aspirin and clopidogrel and anticoagulants such as warfarin are increasingly administered for cardiovascular and cerebrovascular diseases, which can increase the risk of post-URCP bleeding. However, the impact of those medications on severe bleeding after URCP remains unclear, probably because this complication is relatively rare, and so data from a single center aren't enough to address this issue. Therefore, we are motivated to conduct this population-based study to evaluate the association between those medications and post-URCP bleeding. In this study, using a Japanese nationwide administrative database, that is the DPC database, covering more than 1,000 hospitals throughout Japan, we extracted data on over 60,000 patients who received endoscopic sphincterotomy or papillary balloon dilation for viral stones during the 5-year study period. Adjusting for potential risk factors, we evaluated the association of oral administration of antithrombotic agents, which was categorized into continuation, discontinuation, or non-use, and severe bleeding within 3 days of the procedure. In this study, the rate of severe bleeding after URCP was 0.8%, both in sphincterotomy and papillary balloon dilation, but balloon dilation was performed more often in high-risk patients, patients with chronic renal failure, patients with liver cirrhosis, and so forth. Both in sphincterotomy and papillary balloon dilation, antiplatelet agent didn't increase the risk of post-URCP bleeding, regardless of drug continuation or discontinuation. On the other hand, anticoagulant users experience bleeding more often than non-users. We found 1.7 to 2.9-fold increased risk. We believe the result of this study should be validated by a prospective study, considering the trade-off between the bleeding risk and vascular events by anticoagulant discontinuation. In conclusion, endoscopic sphincterotomy and papillary balloon dilation are safe even in patients who receive antiplatelet agents. In the future, we should evaluate the bleeding risk in anticoagulant users and should determine the appropriate management of those patients. Thank you.